How's it going, people? Simon Slappy here, and it is Monday, which means update day, of course. And we also have the patch notes, so let's stop messing about and let's get on with it. So, what is happening this week? Well, Artisans Workshop has been updated. That, in a nutshell, is the update. Additionally, we do have some patch notes, and the Adamant and the Rune Dragon early bird bonus is being extended to, I believe, the 6th of July. I do believe. We'll find it in a minute. Either way, what is happening to Artisans Workshop, you're probably wondering. Well, Smithing Burial Armor has a new side interface, which apparently makes it more responsive and user-friendly. Yes, does indeed. Anvils will also have the quick start as the default left-click operation now. When creating a perfect sword, you can request an offhand equivalent of it. The required amount of Mythal Swords daily challenge has been reduced. Daily challenges for addy and rune swords have been added. When using the heated ingot on the water pool, you'll be given the opportunity to change your entire inventory at once rather than one at a time. Yeah, a little bit better. Next we got the ceremonial... ceremonial? Come on, son, speak proper. Ceremonial sword making has been made smoother. So tongs can now be lobbed into your tool belt. Happy days. Single left click on the anvil now places the ingot and the plans and the opens on the interface. So yeah, it just makes your life easier. Pretty much all of this is kind of really basic things just to speed it up a bit and make it less of a hassle. Such as Artisans Burial Overlay has been relocated to the left of the screen, remains open everywhere in the workshop so you can always check your respect. The attack rate of ceremonial swords has been rebalanced. When withdrawing or depositing ingots, only metals currently held will be offered. Note that this doesn't filter by ingot type. Dent size chance has been tweaked to be fairer, leading to more perfect successes. Dent messaging has now been filtered so you won't get spammed. The warning message now displays when handing a ceremonial sword that would award 0 XP, and audio has been reworked. Lovely. But that probably doesn't really matter too much to the vast majority of you. What may matter is the rewards. So, restocking your cannon. You need 100% respect, motherfucker. Also requires the Royal Cannon unlock, and this will grant your cannon the ability to reload automatically. And the way to do this is just simply have some cannonballs within your inventory and be within 15 squares of your cannon for it to work. So, if you fully complete Artisans Workshop and you get yourself the Royal Cannon, and then you unlock the restocking cannon, job's a good one. You now have an auto cannon. Win-win. At 50% respect, ceremonial sword orders are a thing. Increases the orders received by the workshop, occasionally allowing you to choose which ceremonial sword you wish to make. And 10% respect, you got sword polishing kit. Happy days. Gives 10 sword polishing kits, which, when held in your inventory, prevent a ceremonial sword from breaking. And then you got the bonus package, which is 100% respect again. Gives you 8 Mythal Ingot 4s, 4 Addy Ingot 4s, 2 Rune Ingot 4s, 50k bonus smithing XP, and 10 sword polishing kits. Note that the ingots within this bundle cannot be exchanged for ore, and do not count towards your daily challenges. There we are. For those of you interested in the Solomon store and the prettiness, the Vitality set, the cape is now here, as well as the weapons. So those are the weapons. They look kind of funky. Kind of like them. Go on the staff. Staff looks cool. Either way, that is it. So if you fancy them, jobs are good. And I'm pretty sure if you already have the Vitality suit, it comes with it automatically. No? I don't know. If any of you have the Vitality suit, be sure to let me know. But yeah, live streams, that's the thing. What's the time now? Well, you've missed one, fuck it. But you can find the loot from 2k Barrows chests. That'll be coming at 8 o'clock in-game server time on the 23rd. Which, I don't actually know the date today. It's the 22nd, so both of these are up for you, yay! So 4 o'clock tomorrow, you got the developer Q&A plus the raids teaser. Might be worth having a little gander if you like to poke shit in the face. That's happening 4 o'clock tomorrow. No, today. What date is it? It's Monday. Fuck off, is it Monday? Ah, mate. Either way, it's tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Raid stuff. Check it out. It'll be good for PVMers. Job's done. Out of curiosity, 2k Barrows chest, 8 o'clock tomorrow, same day. Yeah, may as well. See what happens. 2k chest, you never know. Additionally, we have information about the RuneScape beta. That's a thing, in case you've forgotten. And apparently, changes from the RuneScape beta have been passed via polls and are now going to be live in the game. This is basic stuns now only last for 1.2 seconds. Basic and threshold stuns no longer share a cooldown timer, happy days. Basic stun abilities no longer trigger diminishing returns. Asphyxiate and Destroy both deal 3.6 seconds worth of stuns, and that begins at the very start of the use of the ability. Threshold and ultimates can now be queued without having the required adrenaline and will automatically trigger once you do have the adrenaline. Soul Split's healing card as well as their soft cap has been removed for Legacy mode. This is to try and bring two-handed weapons with Soul Split in Legacy mode in line with the others when it comes to healing. And last but not least, we've got the Sacrifice ability, which is going to no longer be disabled when players' magic level has been drained. And as I said before, they have extended the early bird bonus for the Addy and Rune Dragons to the 6th of July. And in case you don't know what the early bird bonus is, it increases the spawn rate and there's more chance of the elite spawning, and twice the chance to get an Addy or Rune Dragon Slayer assignment. So that'll be going on for a little while. Have you poked them yet? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious what people actually think about these two dragons. And last but not least, we have the patch notes. Yeah, it's not massively long to be honest, it's a fairly short one. We'll see what happens. So, starting off, we've got graphic wise, players will no longer see green triangles in the particle effect near wizard chambers on Tuskar's back. A gap on the Tusker Warpriest torso has been sorted out. A player choice windows in Legacy mode has been updated to better suit the Legacy UI. And the KBD head objects have been updated to reflect the latest version of the computer. Right, quests and achievements. Some previously missing chat has been added to Myths of the Whitelands. Moving on to miscellaneous, Addy and Rune Dragons have been added to the I have killed quick chat. Fork Eyes, I'm going to say Fork Eyes, journal pages has now been easily added to the journal with the left click option. More Rune Dragons have been added to Mount Firewig. Elite Rune Dragons will no longer spawn in safe zones. So I have no idea where these accents are coming from. The Adventurer's Log will now show Rune Dragon drops. Rune Dragons are no longer aggressive. Whoever inflicts the most damage on a Rune Dragon will now get the drop rather than the first person to attack it. Note that although this is mechanical type boss, Rune Dragons are still affected by Tuskar's Wrath. So, use it. Rune Dragons no longer regenerate when out of combat. Slayer and combat XP from Rune Dragons have been increased, using Glaegers as a baseline. The enhanced blue Dragon Breath used in the flying phase of the Rune Dragons now inflicts fixed damage rather than randomized damage. Barry lives! There is now a rare chance that an elite dragon will spawn with the name Barry, in honor of the Draconic Slayer of Dragon Slayers. What a name. The quantity of summoning charms dropped by Adamant and Rune Dragons have been increased from 3 to 4, to be in line with the desired maximum for Mithril Dragons. Gravestones on Mount Firewig are now relocated near the World Gate, similar to deaths when on for an Esco. The number of Adamant Dragons assigned by Slaymaster has been increased from 40 to 50 for Kuradel, and 40 to 60 to Morvran. What were they before then? Must have been low. Ribbon graphics in the tutorial once again appear disabled when relevant. The action bar in the power interface now work as expected when opening the interface using the hotkey. Hardcore Iron Man deaths will now be broadcast only after a total of 1000 or more. Updated the @Jagex auto feed to include how Hardcore Iron Man accounts die. Players can now deposit items held by a Beast of Burden via the Bank Deposit or Bob button when the familiar has disappeared unexpectedly. The companion map D&D list no longer appears blank. And last but not least, people, we got our ninja fixes. So the Bone Crusher now has a settings menu allowing players to select which type of bones are destroyed for XP when dropped by NPCs. All options are switched off by default. Godwall Soulstones can now be charged via non-hard mode kills at a rate of 1 charge per 5 kills. Squeezing past the ice block by the Frozen Waste Plateau when using group teleport spells to the wilderness will now produce a warning interface regardless of your player settings. Legacy players no longer deal reduced damage when fighting against Araxo and Araxi. Overhead chat no longer appears in the chat log when encouraging Pauline Polaris in Livid Farm. Liquid colours are now consistent amongst the dosage of Supreme Raging Potions. Lovely. And that, mofocus, is pretty much it. So, Artisans Workshop's been updated, there's some streams going on tomorrow, patch notes are a thing. Yeah, I think that's it now. Either way, happy days, you've been informed. So until next time, I'll catch you all later. Have a good one.